knew that I was going to have at least a little bit more time to read. That's why I decided not to upload that this morning. I came back home and I ate my sandwich. You know those good Subway sandwiches, man? I wolfed that down. I grabbed the 2 cookies, man. I said, wah. I said, wah. I said, it's time for kingdom. So let's do this, man. Continuing off on the exact page that I left off on. I saved this page just because I really like this first panel right here with Shin and Kyokai both, scoping out the masses, man. Like, where is he? I can't find him. I'm looking for him, but there's nobody as good as we are, so it doesn't matter. It's like that, man. Like, they're out here. My boy Shin is sweating because he's next to a goddess. Like, I understand. Kingdom chapter 444 I'm on. What the heck is this? There's nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. It'll cost some time, but it's best we went around it. God knows what we'll run into inside. I'm afraid we can't. Why is that? With Dope spread, because what you're looking at here is our target this time, the Kokuyo Hills. Look at all those trees, man, and just like look at all the land. Mountainous range out here, Jesus. We're gonna be fighting down there? Man, Shin of the Haishin Unit, the boss wants you. Is it the strategy meeting? Hurry up and make your way there. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but I like the way they call Kanki boss, man. Like, I've always loved that word. Like, when it comes to the Vongola, how they always refer to Suna or Giotto as boss. Like, that stuff to me. Score Zongzus as boss. And Metal Gear, man, big boss. Like, I just always like the word boss, man. Like, I think that word is cool. It's like king. Like boss, king, those type of names. I love them, man. Master, those type of names are legendary, man. They're awesome. Oh, this is a nice little panel right here with Kyokai, Shin, and Ten, man. The big 3. Look at this, man. Kanki, bro. My boy's chilling. Oh, what's this? He's getting a massage. You go ever with a bunch of girls on your ass? It's Shin. Dear me, look at this boy thinking with it. Hey, man, it might be factual, it might not be factual, man, who knows? I'll put a sock in it. These 2 are my advisors, so they'll be sitting in on the meeting, too. Maron. Hurry up and get it over with. Yes, sir. Well, then, if the 3 of you would take a look at this, I imagine that from your observations, the 3 of you have already realized that Kokuyo is host to a far denser forest than you may have originally imagined. And though High Command has given us the order to take control of this area, there is a slight issue of this landscape being completely bare of any cities or forts to actually capture. Meaning that our goal will be the capturing of these 5 hills. Mono's talking right now. Don't butt in, brats. Hey, man, watch out, yo. Before 10 comes in there and gives you the slap, the people slap. Look at the way that Ten and Kyokai are just like, man, like how badly they just want to nail one of these guys in the face. I don't mind at all. If anything, I would prefer you to stay quiet, Kuroro-san. Dang, okay, the defense, I see you. The good strategist Cardio 10 is completely correct. Our targets this time are the 5 hills in this region. And then when you see him respond like that, it kind of makes you happy that 10 stayed quiet. Because he's like, she knows she's right. She knows she's right. She don't gotta say, she don't have to rebuttal. She does not have to rebuttal, but she knows she's correct. That's the way it is. Well, to put it simply, for this battle, if we were able to gain control of all 5 hills, then it'll be our victory. Capture the hills? They look like... this guy's a troll. Right, Shin? They look like boobies to you? I guess. Ogiko, shoulders. Sorry, boss. Now, this man is massaging my boy Kanki, man. Then what's our plan? Our first course of action is to cut a path through these woods by firing 2 arrows. Raito-san here will take the left, while the right shall be tasked to the Haishin unit. Going by the reports we've received from the various stations, the Zhao forces led by Keisha have also... Keisha, man, yo, that's gonna be insane. Have also arrived on the other side of Kokuyo. Keisha. Hence, he's remembering, man. I can't believe Renpa's here too, bro. Hence, we must ask the 2 of you to set out into the woods immediately. You are to push in as deep as you can before engaging the enemy. Given this forest terrain, so long as you are able to establish a defensive line, you should be able to repel any enemy advances, regardless of your own numbers. That is to say, if you 2 as the vanguard are able to push far enough in and claim the central hill, then we'll be able to easily take and hold 3 hills right off the bat. In that case, we had best hurry. I'm sure the enemy will have come to the same conclusion. Exactly so. The Raito unit is ready to depart. I'm off first then. Then we need to get a move on too. Hold it, Shin, the former slave. What is Kanki about to say, yo? These 2, man, you can already sense the tension between the 2, but You know, this is weird. I never expected them to work together like this. We're entrusting you with a very important role. Do not try to disappoint me, will you? This man's still getting a massage. If you screw up, don't expect to be let off with just an apology. If that's how you want to put it, then I ask that General Kanki, the ex-bandit, sits on his ass here and wait for the good news! My boy Shin said he hopes that he sits here, he chills, just take it easy, sit on your bukas, and wait for the bearer of big news. Man, that's it. That's it. They're plain and simple. The greatest possible prize in this battle, the head of Keisha himself, will be taken by me. Yo, Kanki's just like, all right, he's just staring at him, man. He's looking at his back, the back of a future great general of the heavens, baby. In your dreams. All right, Kyokai, we're leaving the vanguard to you then. Got it. Be careful out there. I grew up in a place like this. I'll be fine. There's just one thing the two of you should keep in mind. I am certain that this battle will not be as straightforward as a simple contest for these hills. What do you mean by this, Kyokai? I'm off then. Bate-sama? It's one of these hills. Looks like this is the left hill. The left hill closest to the enemy, that is. Seems we've struck gold, boys. Bate-sama. We've detected an enemy presence up ahead. They're headed right for us. The scouts say that going by the flags, it's most likely the Haishin unit. The Haishin unit, huh? Fairly sure those guys are the one of the prey designated by General Keisha. You heard him, Ryuto. I suppose this is the place then. Yep. Disembark, spread out, and keep yourselves hidden. We'll be ambushing the Haishin unit here. Go to the next page. Chapter 445. The further you travel down this path, the more you become swallowed up by the vast surrounding forest. Come on, I might go to the next page. What the heck? You know, he's being swallowed up like quicksand out here, man. Is that supposed to be? Is that what this is supposed to be like? What the hell is this? A freaking advertisement. For God's sake, what the hell is this place? This freaking forest is actually getting even denser as we go further in. Watch your feet. There's patches of bog here. You sure we're not going a bit too fast here, Cardio-10? This damn terrain's made our formation a mess. It's fine. There's still a while to go before we run into the enemy. Not to mention we've got Kyokai in the front scouting it out. That's all the precaution we can spare right now since we have to move as fast as we can. You're talking about him in the middle? You're talking about the hill in the middle. Yeah. General Kanki has... this is an awesome freaking 10 panel right here, yo, with the leaves coming right down on her. Stuff like that is always so cool to me. Like, I remember they did that in Naruto and in Ippo. So, like, one leaf is coming down, right? And you have to, like, do something extremely beast before that leaf is the floor. I remember that's how Naruto and that's how Sasuke and Kakashi arrived at the training exams. Whenever Ippo, who was it, man? It was like one leaf was coming down. They struck it like right there. I don't know, but I've always liked stuff like that when it comes to like the surrounding leaves surrounding. I guess that's why I like Byakuya so much from Bleach, because whenever he had like all those rose petals coming around from his sword. Just looks so cool, man. Like petals surrounding someone. It just, I don't know. It's, stuff like that is always nice. General Kanki has the right idea about this battle, and most likely the question of who will win or lose this battle is all going to come down to who manages to hold the central hill, and whether or not we're able to secure that hill right now without paying a single drop of blood. All depends on the Haishin unit, which is why it is absolutely essential for us to set up our defensive line past the hill in the center. I hear you. Take a look at that. It's one of the hills on the Chin side. Didn't realize we were this close. Damn, it looks huge. Is it really okay for us to just ignore it, Cardio-10? The hill will be captured by the right wing of the Kanki army that's behind us. Like I said, right now we need to focus on going. Shin hears something. Are they hiding in the grass? We're under attack! He senses it. Observation knock. Damn! Yo, he moved out the way and this dude got wrecked! No, not just him. The other one got wrecked right here, too. I mean, a stream of arrows. Did they step on a trap? Or are there actual archers? No, there are actual archers here. They were waiting for him, and they ambushed him. The enemies to our left get behind a tree. Archers shoot them back. Shoot them, you say, but we can't but we can't see a single person. Just aim at the bushes. Exactly, just aim at the damn bushes. You summon the shield troopers immediately. Shin, you okay? I'm fine. What about you? I'm fine, too. Where the hell are there enemy soldiers lying in ambush on our side of the forest? These guys are probably the enemy scouting party. But to think they actually came this far in. The shield troopers have arrived. All right, on me, you lot. We'll flush out those archers in the bushes. Hooah! We don't know how many enemies there are. Don't chase them in too deep. The arrows have stopped. What's going on? They got attacked from behind. Bro, they have guys everywhere. To our right, there's enemies to our right as well. Not good. Doesn't this mean we're surrounded from both sides? There's no way these guys are just a simple scouting party. They're highly trained in tactical maneuvers. This is dangerous. We should try to fall back and... You want us to retreat already, 10? We need to regroup our men. Everything's a mess. For now, we need to prioritize minimizing our losses and... This jackass is already here and he's coming down with a blade towards Shin! And they clash. Shin, no. This guy, what power. You actually managed to take one of my hits? They've even got cavalry. Who the hell are these guys? Felt like even the strategist girl said so. Run for it. Shin ain't running away. Stand your ground, high Shin unit. What is this? Running away and showing your back to these guys will only put you in more danger. First run and then cover each other and fight where you stand. We just need to hang on for a little bit more until Sosui's cavalry reaches us. And when he comes, we'll rally together. And we're going to beat the living shit out of every single one of these cocky mofos! So just hold out until that time comes. You hear me, you bastards? Alright, Shin, man. Rally yourselves. Hey, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not happening for you guys. Yo, 10 is... She's looking to the side. Is that a fire? Looks like a fire. What's that? Listen up, Chin morons. There was one thing that our commander Lord Kyusui said to us before we began our march. And that was that here in Kokuyo... Oh, this guy... The side that is able to deceive the enemy, make them dance like puppets on a string, will be the one to win. The hill on our side has been taken by the enemy? Come on, man. Look at the next page. Look at the next page. That over there, boss. That's one of the hills on our side. Is that Kanki? Yeah, it's gotta be. I see the hair. Check out that smoke. The Haishin unit should have moved on right past it. And it's too early for the right wing to have taken it already. Wait, did we even have a smoke signal like that to begin with? This dude Kanki, man. Oh, snap. And he's clashing. They're clashing. They're clashing. No. But Shin can take this dude on, man. That's my boy Shin. Come on. That's it, Shin. Keep it up. Take that big guy down. Will his horse hold out? General. He's coming down. He clashes. Oh my god, the horse's knee. No, that was Shin's horse. Consider me impressed. Even Ryoto is not able to have taken the full brunt of the blows from my axe. But you have managed to do that not once, but twice. Shindo, here they are. It's Lieutenant Sosui's cavalry. General, I believe we've done enough. My name is Bate. Never would I have thought that I would have the chance to trade blows with one of our prey this early on. What an unbelievably good opportunity, but it looks like our time is up. The next time we meet, I'll be bringing a proper army with me, so look forward to that. Shin of the Haishin unit. Until we meet again. The gun from behind, go! Infantry, take the bushes! Are you kidding me? You think I'm just gonna stand here and let you walk away? Wait, Shin, leave the chasing to Sui's men. Right now we've got bigger things to worry about, namely what's happening on that hill. Quite daring of you to have dispatched your two closest vassals into the fray so early on, Kyusui. Here at Kokuyo, being able to be the one to seize the initiative is of the utmost importance, even if we have to do so by force. But if this gambit fails, you will have lost your left and right hand men right from the start. Are you a man that is partial to gambling? That was no gamble. I have full faith in the strength of these two. Ryoto-sama, the preparations are complete. I like this guy's character design, man. It's pretty cool. You seriously want us to attack that hill by ourselves? I mean, not only is there a height disadvantage, but we're going to be pelted by rocks and arrows by those guys as we slowly come up the hill. Not to mention we have no idea how many men we're facing either. Are you sure, Cardio-ten? There's no doubt that it's only a small strike force that has captured the hill. Most likely the enemy used a small tributary river on stream that we aren't aware of to sneak their way this far into our side of the forest. There's no way that they'd be able to ferry a force as long as an army through a channel like that. And if the enemy is only a small number, then even if they hold the terrain advantage, the Haishin should still be able to take them on. Still, we ain't gonna come out of this unscathed. I know that. But if we don't retake the hill now, then all the scattered enemy teams like the one from earlier will gather back onto the hill and turn it into a stronghold that can't be taken without a huge army. So basically, if we want to take it back, it has to be now, huh? That's right. But how exactly are we gonna take it? How exactly are we gonna take the hill from them? Don't worry about that. All you need to do is follow a simple plan, and I'm sure we'll be able to capture it. Yo, 10 men with the confidence. Listen up, men. Line up your shields and make sure you don't leave any gaps. We're gonna march right through their arrows head on. Are we gonna do this, lads? I can't hear you. Are we gonna do this or what? Well, alright, let's do this. The hill itself, is larger than we expected, meaning it'd be impossible to guard the hill from all sides with such small numbers, which is why Denyu will lead a flashy advance right up the hill while making a ton of noise. And during that, Shin, Sugen, and a bunch of other nimble men will circle around to the back and sneak their way up without the enemy noticing. What? Will that actually work? I can actually see that working. I really can. Wait, there's some lookouts. 10. No, there's 20 of them. There aren't any other lookouts around here. If we take them out, no one will notice. So you can get up right there. Get up there from the right. I'll hit them straight from below. Ready? They were fakes. They hit the fakes. It was a trap. What the hell's this? It was a trap. No way. Yeah, I told you, right? Here at Kokuyo, it's all about deceiving your enemy and other face-to-face with these bastards. It was only when Shin had reached the summit that he finally realized that he had been completely tricked by the two Zao officers and their men, because they knew that they were going to try to ambush from the back, but in reality, it just led him away from all the other soldiers. Are you kidding me? It's such a simple strategy, but it worked. It worked. That bastard. It's got to be the work of Keishin, man. It has to be. The ambush as well as the capturing of the hill, it both served to redirect the Haishin unit's path towards retaking the hill instead of advancing forward. In other words, the original plan of having the Haishin unit push forward to establish a line past the central hill had gone up in smoke, and as a result, it meant that it was the Zao forces that would manage to push forward far enough that the central hill would instead lie within their zone of control. Meanwhile, Kyokai, let's go! Kyokai's squad that had been out scouting for the Haishin unit would also lay eyes on something unexpected in a break in the mountains. That's... Hit it. On the next page. Yo, Kyokai shook? There's children. Children playing with sticks. So this place isn't just trees without end. There's actually even... There's a village here. Oh, come on, man. Look at the next page. Oh, don't do this to me now, bro. I'm loving Kingdom right now, man. Don't do this to me. Oh my god, my computer's gonna do it to me, man. It's gonna flippin' do it. This is why I read on the iPad, man, because crap like this doesn't happen. Come on, man. I'm gonna have to go to all pages. I don't care. I want to read. I don't care if I miss anything. I want to read some damn Kingdom. There we go. So this place is in... Yo, look at this, the whole page spread. Human settlements like this too. A strange sight to be found in the Battle of Kokuyo. There's a whole village out here, man. You guys shook. And I noticed those smoke trails the moment we set foot up here. Seems I was correct in thinking they were signs of human life. And if that's the case, there must be more villages other than this one. Hang on. Why are those people so carefreely tending the fields? Even the kids are playing outside. Don't they realize this is a war zone? That's not as strange as you may think. Even in Chin, there are several remote areas that are so far removed from civilization that it's almost as if they don't even belong to us. It's not too surprising for news of this battle to have not reached a remote settlement deep inside a giant forest like this. We should move on, Kyokai. It's their own problem to deal with. It might sound cold, but this has nothing to do with us. And Kyokai's looking over, man, at two little girls communicating with each other, possibly two sisters. And that hits Kyokai in the soul, man. She can't leave them alone. She can't leave them alone, man. Lieutenant, how could this have nothing to do with us? Exactly! As I thought, this battle will become far more complicated than we expected. Shin, Koei, go notify Shin of the existence of this village. The rest of you guard the perimeter. I'm going down to warn the villagers. She has to, bro. I love this panel right here, man. I gotta save it, man. I gotta save it. This is a beautiful panel because it shows Kyokai's open eyes looking over, right, on this panel right here. And then it shows, her looking at two little girls, which I guarantee reminds her of the bond between herself and her sister. And she's like, how in the world can I leave them, man? How in the flying flagnars can I just leave them to die? I can't do that, man. Kyokai, man. Stop, Kyokai. Those people were the enemies. We're the ones invading their land. Lieutenant! She doesn't give a damn, man, if they're enemies. Because, look, man, they're still children. They are still children. They don't see the world in the same way that we do, man. They're kids. They have yet to grow and have their own experiences in life. Yokai understands that. She understands what it feels like to lose loved ones, man. She doesn't give a damn if they're enemies. She has that inside her heart. I'll be back as soon as I warn them. Kyokai stumbling across this settlement happened to occur right as Shin was being tricked by the Zao forces into retaking the hill. That is to say, the first movements to dictate the course of the Battle of Kokyo had occurred on the right side of the battlefield. But not long after those disturbances on the right, on the other side of the forest, other events were also being set into motion. Here's Bihei, man, and he's sweating like he's a no-pull-out guy. Is it always like this in the Kanki army? Heinz on this pace is a real killer. I mean, we'd get pushed even harder than this back in the Haishin unit every now and then, but I'm surprised to see the Kanki army put on a grueling march like this. Right, guys? Yeah. Nah, this ain't normally how we do things at all. Seems there's a special reason for it this time. Special reason? Yeah, it's got to do with the strategy. Well, I don't know the details, but something about the Raido army having to move out as fast as possible to set up a defensive line past that big hill in the middle. That's us, right? The Raido army? Yeah, that's right. We're the second from the we're the second from the front in Raidos. Raido, huh? He's a scary looking dude with a tattoo around his left eye. That's a beast design, man. It really is. You know what that ring around his eye looks like? It looks like the Elder Scrolls emblem they have. I own Elder Scrolls Online digitally. If not, I'll pull out the case and show you guys. But if you ever look up Elder Scrolls Tamriel Unlimited, if you want to look it up, and it'll show like this little emblem, and that's what this guy's eye reminds me of right here. It really does. Yeah, Raido's damn scary, but he's also hella strong. Recruiting that guy and his gang took the boss a lot of effort too, or so I heard. His gang? Recruiting? I guess you newcomers wouldn't know about it. I mean, yeah, look at this man, Kanki, bro, and his squad! His squad, man! I mean, yeah, the Kanki army you see nowadays is one cohesive force that's being unified by the boss. By the boss, bro. This man has his own Bongola right here. But it's made up of a whole bunch of groups that used to be independent bandit gangs, you know? It was only through the boss going to them one at a time and giving them the choice to either join him or be crushed by him. That's the Kanki army's gotten as big as it is today. So Kanki basically did what Big Boss did. Big Boss would just pull up and say, oh, if you want to live, come with me. If you want to live, come with me to outer heaven, man. Yo, Kanki greatness, man. I know, dude, that is badass. Then does that mean the strongest unit in Kanki's army is us, the Raido boys? Well, yeah, I guess. That's apart from the two other groups that are seriously dangerous. Don't go blabbing your mouth, Hein. Two seriously dangerous groups. Yeah, and one of them is walking on our left as we speak. The only thing separating us are those bushes over there. The Zeno clan. Look at these guys' faces, man. What? Look at them. They used to be a brigand group that terrorized the north, but they're so damn insane. I wouldn't be surprised if they were one of those tribes that worship battle. Seriously, they're like berserkers. I would love to see these guys go up against the mountain tribe, man. They'll see what true berserkers are, man. Let them see Yotanwa and the boys out here, man. Even in the entire Kanki army, they're the undisputed number one when it comes to fighting. The undisputed number one out of everyone in Kanki's faction, and they're like berserkers. Those guys will gladly charge right into suicidal odds just for the thrill of it. I can see it in their faces. I really can. I really can't see it in these guys' faces. Look at this dude right here. You know, these guys have beast designs, man. I can't lie, bro. I can't. These guys have really not. They just look unique. They have that warrior vibe from them, man. They look beast. Hold on, I'm sorry for the camera, man. Make sure the light from the outside, and that goes double for the clan leader Zeno himself. I heard the guy can even tear off a cow's head with his bare hands. A cow's head? Damn, yeah. You know, I just finished reading a portion of Ashita. I don't even know how to say it. Ashita no Jo, whatever. Which is phenomenal thus far, by the way. That's what I've been reading to you know, I started reading that series Joe to stop the temptation of reading Kingdom outside of doing live reactions, and I actually really ended up loving Joe. And now, like, whenever I'm like out there somewhere, I'll just pull out and read some Joe, man. I'll be just fine. The thing between Joe and Kingdom has been phenomenal. But Yeah, and there was a certain scene to where one of the characters, Rikishi, where he was training by hitting cows, and I was like, yeah, that just reminded me of this right here. I've seen General Mobu, and let me tell you, he was a big guy, but Zeno would tower over him, but he ain't beating him. He ain't taking down Mobu, man. That's a shoot. That's facts. And if you ever need pure raw strength, then you better. Then you won't get any better than the Zeno clan. There's just one big problem with them. What problem? Those guys are a bunch of bloodthirsty animals. They're always ready to go crazy at the drop of a pin. Piss them off and they'll gut you like a pig, even if you're both on the same side. Even the boss tends to avoid those guys if he can. So if you value your life, don't go anywhere to the left. Strangers like you lot will probably get killed just making eye contact with them. Eye contact. Hear that, guys? And go over to the left no matter what. Yeah. B.A. Then what about the other group of dangerous guys? Those guys? Those guys are following behind us right now. Look at these dudes. They look like a whole bunch of scarecrows from Injustice. They even have the, I forgot what that thing is called. Flying Flagnards, man. Forget it. I'm getting a huge brain fart right here. I love this one. This is one of my favorite weapons, too. And I'm forgetting what it's called, man. I used to use it all the time in Nazi Zombies. It's Scarecrow. You know what? Let me search this up. I can't. Not this time. Scarecrow, Injustice 2. Because he's my main in that game. Let me see if I can. Scythe. But hold on. Yeah, Scythe, yeah. So, yeah, man, I love that weapon so much. And they even look like Scarecrow, too. It's beast. By the way, man, Injustice 2, if you guys have it for Xbox, man, you ever want to catch an L, I'm here for you, man. That game is fun. The Saki clan, a bunch of wackos who all wear gray masks. These guys legit look like a bunch of scarecrows, man. Like, if Scarecrow raised his own army of people just like him, this would be these guys, right? Just give them a little bit of acid, man. They'll be good. As for them, well, all you need to know is that they're the cruelest out of all of the men in the Kanki army. The cruelest! Man, yeah, it's like all these guys have everything that Kanki has within his heart. Like you know that he'll be the first one to jump right into battle and start taking dubs. He's a cruel bastard. So that's why they all follow under Kanki, because Kanki just takes all their savagery to, like, times 10. And that's why they follow this guy. Those nutjobs get off on impaling people on stakes while they're still alive. Damn. Around here, everyone agrees that the worst thing that can happen to you is getting caught by those guys. So basically, not only are there psychopaths to our left, but more coming up from our rear, too. Alright, guys, keep those legs moving. Don't slow down. Hey, B-Hey, are you sure those guys are going to let us go back to the High after this battle's over? Should be, yeah. I can't remember too well because I was absolutely hammered, but I'm pretty sure that was the idea. What about if they don't, bro? What about if these guys actually have to stay with them? Oh, man. Holy flagnards. Anyway, I can't imagine the Hashirin without BA. Anyhow, for now, let's just focus on marching while being careful of our left and rear. Is that the man himself coming into fight? Is the man himself gonna come into war? Yo, he's coming in a horse at full throttle with that other dude. The one with the really, really beast mohawk coming in from behind him. Yo, Kanki's huge. Here he comes. General Kanki? Boss? What are you doing out here, boss? You guys the second from the front in Rido's group? Yeah, dude, I love this guy's design, man. He looks like he would belong to like one of those classic old rock groups, man. Like, I've always loved like those little paint they have on their faces, like that stuff is always so cool to me. They should be just to our left then, Ringyoku. Yep, something up, boss? What with you personally coming out here and all? Nah, it's just a little something to take care of. A little something to take care of. Now, when Kanki says a little something, he's about to do something. That slave boy to the right screwed up already. What? Let's go. So they're going to save Shin, is basically what he's saying. With Deputy Commander Kisui's gamble having succeeded, should be smooth sailing from this point on thanks to the efforts of his two vassals. I am most thankful. Things are looking good, Gakue. Your short stature and my unobstructed view is also something I am thankful for, Kinmo. Gakue, it would seem you have earned yourself quite an accomplishment already, Kisui. Bate and Ryoto is not mine. Look at that. The central hill is within sight. That which shall decide the winner of this battle. The single largest hill in this area of Kokuyo. No way. They're going up to that hill of where Shin and I'm pretty sure Kanki's gonna be. Yo, this is where the freaking godly battle's gonna take place, man. I guarantee it. I still can't believe this man is here. With the left side... What about Renpa? Is Renpa coming? With the left side taken out of the picture, we can... Wait, he's not here, right? Renpa's not here. Yeah, Renpa's not here. With the left side taken out of the picture, we can advance forward while only needing to be wary of the right flank. We will proceed onwards and capture the central hill for ourselves. Are you sure about this, boss? You're charging in like this? It's fine. Who the hell are you? Do you know just who exactly you're messing with? This man comes in there and just says, "Shake and slash!" Don't kill them, boss. You little... I see things are still the same as ever over here. I've got a job for you, Zeno. Oh, snap. He's got a job for the berserker. I'll need your strength to turn the situation around. Kanki. Look, yo, this guy looks weird. I like his design, though, man. Flagnars, yo, that's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do, man. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. Kingdom greatness, bro. Yo, Kanki. These guys are beasts, man. Like we've only been introduced to 2 of the squads that he has under him, and we know that one of them are like a thing of berserkers, which is these guys right here. They have a beast design. Then we have a freaking army of scarecrows, who just torture people and are extremely cruel. Like, they said, if you get caught by these guys, that is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. That's insane. And Kanki has all these men under him, bro. That's how you know the level of savagery that Kanki has. Kanki, bro. Amazing, yo. Amazing set of chapters thus far, man. I'm loving this arc, dude. I look forward to seeing what he's about to tell him. I'll say that for next time, man. Got a good couple chapters done today, man. But yeah, definitely, yo. Yotanwa. That was awesome sauce. I hope she comes. I would love to see her take part in this arc, though. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I would love for it to happen, though, because I love them. I love the mountain people. I love Yotanwa. What's about to happen with Kyokai, man? Yo, that was amazing. Whenever she saw those 2 little girls, you know, it just reminded her of her childhood, man. I was like, I can't do that. Kanki's coming out here to save Shin, man. He has a plan of his own. Freaking Keisha and the rest of them are about to go up in there. This is about to be insane. And Renpa, where is he? Yo, man, this arc, man, this arc. I'm excited. I can't wait for the greatness I know I'm about to see, man. But you guys have an awesome day. This is gonna be it for today's episode of Kingdom, or whatever, man. You guys know the greatness of Kingdom, and that's enough to be said. All I gotta say is I can't wait to get on this, and I will be back on this as soon as possible, because I really want to see what goes down here, man. I'm loving Kanki's squad, because it's like a whole bunch of criminals coming together under one massive, under one just like the king of all bandits. So cool. It's so cool. I love the concept of Kanki's army, man. But I'll see you guys later.